How you've been able to keep the team focused and keep the task at hand?
Just been trying to keep them safe, really, and not out in these icy, wintry streets. I think, obviously, heck of a job by the team to adjust and play a noon game a couple days ago versus the Wizards, and, a very good, talented, young team. I thought that we responded to all the punches that they threw throughout that game and found a way to win a close game. And today, with the game being adjusted to 3, not your usual routine of shoot around and play, but I think that our group's in a really good mental and physical space right now, and I look forward to the opportunity to play Philly and try to get back one of the games that we felt like we let slip early in the year.
Coach, about this Philly team, it's been a bit since the Hornets have beat them. What kind of challenges, obviously each team each year is different, but what kind of challenges have you seen from them?
Yeah, I think, obviously Maxey being one of their main creators and his ability to just score at all 3 levels, and, he's a load and he's a handful, but I did think in our first game, throwing multiple defenders at him, Brandon obviously able to guard him, that maybe brings a little bit more length and hopefully distract some of his shooting. Sion has also been on that call to guard some of the primary guys, and I think his physicality and ability to get through screens has really helped, and, down the list. So hopefully some different bodies, some different coverages can kind of help us there. But then I think that Edgecombe has been great for them early in the clock and driving the ball and shooting it with confidence. And Oubre, usually his revenge games versus the Hornets, he's always coming up with big plays on the glass or, driving it with some force. And I thought in that last game, Drummond came in and gave them some really good minutes, defensively, his active hands and causing some steals, and then his offensive rebounding too. So going to be a load, I think, for us on the defensive end and trying to stop some of these guys. But I think that where our defense is and where it continues to trend, I look forward to that challenge and seeing if we can improve.
For Edgecombe, how much did you scout him going into the draft, and where have you kind of seen him grow the most this season?
Yeah, I definitely didn't do as much legwork as I know our front office did, but I tried to watch some film of him, obviously in school, but also when he played with the national team, and just a really versatile player. And I think that he's already kind of found his groove, his niche, his rhythm in the NBA. Guards at a high level. I think he really is looking to embrace taking on the other team's best player. And I think that offensively, he's a great complement to when Embiid plays, to when George is playing, to obviously Maxey has played a good amount too. So just a really good, I think, young piece that'll continue to grow in this league.
With Brandon Miller over the last 6 games, 20 plus, is there a common thread that you point to as to what's allowed him to find that consistency in his success?
Yeah, I think the common thread is just his daily work. I've seen it during the off season. I've seen it throughout this whole season, whether he was healthy, whether he was injured. I just feel like there's been an increased level of daily work ethic that's really helped him. I think it's his film study, him and Josh watching a ton of clips. It's him taking more ownership of his development and his career. It's a lot of these guys, they talk a big game and they want to be great and they want to do this, they want to impact winning, and talk is cheap. And I think Brandon has definitely backed it up with how he works every day. And I'm glad that he's actually having those results kind of carry over to the game. And he's not too blinded by just the game day results. I think that he is really, truly committed to trying to get better every day. And it starts with his defense. And, he's been taking on, I think, the main creators for the other team. Then he's also offensively not only trying to score, he's just trying to make the right reads with everything he does, whether it's a pick and roll play, whether it's a drive. He's been on the offensive glass a little bit more. So I'm really proud of the growth and the progress that he's making.